We'll take a look now at purchase orders on Mintsoft. A purchase order is when you order stock from your supplier. As a multi-channel user, you can use this to keep record of the stock you're ordering, and as a 3PL user, your clients can keep record of the stock they're ordering. To do this, we need to go on the main menu to the left-hand side and go to Purchase Orders, Overview. Here we'll see our existing purchase orders, and you can see them by client, status, and supplier. You can expand the purchase orders to see which products were on them, and you can go New Purchase Order at the top. You can select the client the purchase order belongs to, or for a multi-channel customer this will be set in place for you. You can then select the supplier who's bringing the purchase order in. As you can see, there are no suppliers currently, so I'm going to go to the top right hand side and click New Supplier. I'm then going to add a supplier under Will's Fitness Goods, and I'm going to call this Test Supplier Demo. I could fill in the additional information here for the supplier, and this will pull through into a document that we'll see later. For now, I will leave it blank, and I'll click Update. Now, if I go to Purchase Orders, and I go to Add PO from the main menu, under Will's Fitness Goods, there will be my new supplier which I've created. The reason we didn't see it the first time was I was looking at a different client which had no suppliers. So I'm going to go on to Test Supplier Demo, and I can put a shipping cost in here. So I'm going to say the shipping cost for this is 50. I can then put in a purchase order reference of my own, or I can click Auto, and Mintsoft will generate it for me. So I'll let Mintsoft do the work. I can add a comment if I need to, it's optional, and now I will press Next. On this screen, I can add products to the purchase order. So if I was to order 100 yoga mats, I could select the product there, and then in quantity, I could put 100. If I click Add, then underneath this, it updates and it adds 100 yoga mats to my purchase order. I could then add 400 kettlebells. If you need to have an item on the purchase order which doesn't already exist on Mintsoft, you can enter a new SKU in the field here on the right hand side. However, it will exist only as a SKU. You will still need to go to the products page and edit this product to add things such as the name, the weight, the image. Okay, so as we can see, I have 100 yoga mats and 400 kettlebells on my purchase order. I can then scroll up and we have some other tabs. We're on the Items tab, we'll move over to the Upload Items tab. On this one, we can download a template, and then we can actually fill it in with the products and quantities and upload it to Mintsoft to save time. As you can see here, we have a column for the product SKU, the quantity we want to order, the price we're ordering it at, and comments if required. I can then upload the file here and click Upload. I've also got a Details tab. I can change the shipping cost, the purchase order date, the purchase order reference, and the comment. I can then go to the History tab and see changes that have been made and who made those changes. I can also go to the Attachments tab and I can upload files here. For example, receipts, confirmations, PDFs. I can then go over to ASNs, and if I've raised an ASN, which is an advanced shipping notification, or goods in, if I've raised that from the back of a purchase order, I would see that here. Sometimes when you create a purchase order, it will come in 2 shipments, and that's exactly why you can keep track of multiple shipments here under one single purchase order. I can click Confirm Purchase Order, which will change the status from new to confirmed. Now that I've done this, I'm able to raise this purchase order as an ASN to say the goods are coming in, and I can also get a PDF which I can share with my supplier to say what I'd like to order. If I click that now, we can see here the PDF. It would have the supplier details here and the client details over on the right hand side had I filled them in on my test system.